Hello guys, BenitoDub here, and today I'm going to be benchmarking the RTX 3060 12GB in Halo Infinite, both campaign and multiplayer. So just to start out and give you a feel, you can look at the graphics card specs in my Tech Power Up GPU-Z. So as I said, it's got 12GB of VRAM, it got ray tracing and OpenGL. I'm using the Asus ROG Strix V2 OC model of this card. It's got a 1320 megahertz default clock. I have the newest NVIDIA drivers for it. I'm not going to be overclocking this card for this game because I feel like it can run it pretty well. And for the processor, I'm going to be pairing this with the i7-12700K. I feel like it's a really good mid-range processor and it shouldn't bottleneck the card too much. So a little bit of first impressions, just loading into this game. It looks like we're getting anywhere from 95, or we just got to 91 there, anywhere from 95 to about 106 FPS. So, yeah, this is actually quite playable. The game looks decent. I'm sorry if the video is a bit laggy. I don't know why, but OBS is it's getting mad at me for my encoder isn't fast enough or something, but I don't really know. So it looks like in combat, it's not running that too horribly. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's not running too horribly. Yeah, so the game looks good. I don't have any performance-wise. I'm not seeing any issues at all. The game's running perfectly fine. Holy crap, I'm dead. Oh, that's not good. Kinetic weapon required. Skip on my game. Pick up Ravager. Ooh, that kind of sucks. Okay, so at 1080p, we're getting about 100 FPS. So now we're gonna be switching up. Again, I'm sorry if the stream or if the video recording is laggy. Yeah. So everything is on ultra. Everything in ultra. I don't think I'm not seeing two different FPS. It looks like the FPS may have dropped by about like 10 average. The game is still running smoothly and it, looks alright. Again, I'm just glancing over at the recording and it is super laggy. I don't know what's happening. Oh, hi. I have this thing. Oh, this is good. Yeah, so now we're just gonna go straight ahead and we're gonna see how holy crap. How do we set? Can we just not set this to 1440? So this should be like kind of 1440. We're still getting about 70 to 80 FPS. And so if you were to have a 1440p monitor with max settings, this is RTX on, by the way, you could still have an ideal, silky smooth, playable, about 70 to 80 FPS. Maybe in combat it'll go down a little bit, but other than that, I don't have a 4040p monitor. I only have a 1080, so it doesn't look different for me, but on a higher end monitor it would look much different. So now for our final test in single player, we're going to be changing it to 4K. So it looks like, I can really hear my GPU ramping up there. It looks like in 1440p, or non-1440p, in 4K, we're getting so it looks like in 1440p, we are getting around 40 to 50 FPS, which is not good. It does feel quite a bit choppy. However, it's only using up 8 gigabytes of our, or 8.8 gigabytes of our VRAM and 13 gigabytes of our regular RAM. So yeah, like 43 FPS. It isn't horrible. However, so it looks like I've come to the conclusion that where do I have to go? Give me a second. I don't even know. So looks like I've come to the conclusion that at 4K, I don't recommend playing because, or not even on max settings. I just don't recommend playing at 4K at all because it's still really, it's not stuttering. It's giving, like, it's giving a consistent frame output, so that I don't feel any stuttering right now. However, 40 FPS just isn't like a good standard for this. But that is all for today's benchmark. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit a like and a sub down below, and I'll see you in the next one.